Please come now.
OJB.
OJB is number 1.
WOW.
MS.
I don't type that fast. All right, I got N5OJB, K5OW, and who else did we have in there?
WJ5MS.
Say that phonetically, please.
Whiskey Juliet 5, Mike Sierra.
All right.
Lima Alpha. Kilowatt 5, Whiskey India Delta.
More part of it was at 6:15.
Okay, I got W5MS and KK5LA. Who was after them?
K5 WID.
We got K5WID. And see who else was behind him. All right, that looks like a good enough list to start with right here. Back up to the top of the list. Number 1 is N5OJB. Go ahead and tell us what you got.
This is N5OJB. The name is Denver. I'm in Gonzales, Texas, and I'm the weakest signal of the band, and I'm running an ICOM 701 and using its matching power supply, and I'm running it into a Yaesu FL2100 and a pair of an inverted V out in the backyard. And I'm just trying like the devil to be a good boy. So y'all go ahead.
All right, Denver, you nailed it. Got a rig right in there in the sweet spot. All right, next up on the list is K5WOW.
Oh, very good, Mr. Net, KK5DR. This is Kilowatt 5 Whiskey Oscar Whiskey. Name is Charlie. Located in the southern eastern corner of Llano County. And I am operating today a 950 SDX, which I'm assuming does meet the qualification in the 90 somewhere, hopefully. Also pushing a Alpha 374 into an inverted V, probably about 40 foot up in the air. And that's about the extent of the station over here, and I'm hoping you have very, very good success with your almost boat anchor net. Back to you. KK5DR, K5WOW.
All right, Mr. Charlie, you right in there. You have qualified. And let's see, next on our list is WJ5MS. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, Matt, and all the rest of the group, Perspective Group, WJ5MS, Jim, and Faraway, Texas. We're on a ICOM 737, I believe mid to early 90 rig, driving a SB 220 at the time, and that's the short and long of that stuff. Back to you there, Matt.
All right, Jim. Yeah, it's a qualifier. I remember I had one at one time. And good on you. It's working. All right. Let's see. Next on our list is KK5LA. Your turn.
All right, man. Well, good evening to you, KK5DR. This is KK5LA. Name is Doug. Delta Oscar Uniform Golf. We are checking in tonight on a ICOM 706 original version, the first one that ever come out. And we are running it into an inverted V up about 65 feet. And I guess that's about it. KK5DR. This is KK5LA. Back to net.
All right. There, Doug. Yeah. According to the net bylaws, if the rig was, the model was started during our the 1979 to 1999, if it was started in production during that time, it qualifies, even if it was produced after that time. So there you go. You're in there. All right.
Thank you very much.
Now let's see. Next up is K5WID. Go ahead.
All right there, Mr. Matt. K5WID, name is Daryl. We're over here in Spring Branch, Houston area. We're running a Yaesu old 5000, so might be a little bit out of the number there, but we thought we'd go ahead and check in anyhow, just for the head count there. So good to hear the net going on there, and I hope we have lots of luck with it. Anyhow, back to you. See you a little later there on the other one. K5WID.
All right. I've noted your entry and put a frowny face emoji next to it.
Oh, thank you very much.
All right, this is KK5DR with the Almost a Boat Anchor Net, and we are looking for radios between 1979 and 1999, and that gets you on the list as a qualifying rig. And we are looking for more check-ins. Any more check-ins? Come now, please. Anybody wishing to check in to the Almost a Boat Anchor Net, come now, please.
Damn.
Question.
Got a question out there. Go ahead.
Yeah. Do you have to be using the equipment at the moment?
If it's under repair, we'll understand that, but if it's sitting over there not powered up, a frowny face for you.
All right, roger that. This is Whiskey Alpha 5 Golf Fox Oscar WA5 GFO. My name is Gary, Golf Alpha Romeo Yankee, and I'm in Meno, Oklahoma, in the northwest part of the state. And I have a Kenwood 820 Sugar that is in the shop. And I also have a Swan 700 that is not in the shop and it is usable. I have it tuned on a different band though right now.
All right. Frowny face next to your call sign on the list here. But we expect to hear that one of those qualifying rigs on very soon in the future.
All right, roger that. I hope so too.
All right, any others wishing to check into the Almost a Boat Anchor Net, please come now.
Juliet 5 Golf.
Well, all right, I got a Alpha Juliet 5 Golf, a little bit light here. Go ahead.
I'm not on my Almost Boat Anchor, but I've got a question. Does a TS 440 SAT qualify?
Absolutely.
I'll be talking to you next week on that.
Okay, I've placed a temporary frowny face emoji next to your call sign. I hope to hear that 440 soon. All right, any other check-ins for the Almost a Boat Anchor Net? Remind everybody that starting at 7:30 on this same frequency tonight, the Boat Anchors Unlimited will be coming on, and that's where you get your oldest rig and try to put it on here. They'll take anything. The older, the better. Preferably SSB vintage gear, but they've been known to take a few check-ins on AM transmitters and stuff like that. They'll do it, especially if it's something really old. By all means, stick around after this finishes up. And we finish up around 7:15. About 7:15 we finish up on this one. At least try to finish up. And that way gives the boat anchor guys ample time to warm up and tune up those rigs. They're old. It takes them a little while to get going. And encourage everybody to stick around for that. All right, this is KK5DR, net controller for the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. Rigs between 1979 and 1999 are qualifier rigs, but you can check in on anything, pretty much anything. And we'll note your check-in on here, but we would like to hear you on one of those qualifying rigs in the future. Any other stations wishing to check in, please come now.
Kilo Mike 5 Alpha Golf.
Kilo Mike 5 Alpha Golf. Go ahead.
Good evening to you, Nat. You've got some RF in the shack also. Using a Kenwood 950 SD 1999, so it just about made it. Beautiful signal. You 5.9 plus about 40 into Houston. KK5DR, Kilo Mike 5 Alpha Golf, Houston, over.
All right, what was the name there again?
Alex, Alpha Lima Echo X-ray. Alex, over.
All right, Alex. Yeah, I think I've talked to you before. And very good. Yeah, 950 SD is right in there. It's a qualifying rig. You got a happy face next to your call sign.
Roger, Net. Thanks much. Beautiful signal. Enjoy your net. We'll be standing by.
All right, typing away here on my iPad. That's how I'm logging this stuff is in my iPad. That's how I can put emojis on them too. All right, any other check-ins? Any other check-ins for the Almost a Boat Anchor Net? Please come now.
We got WD5JKO here.
All right, WD5JKO got you, and I heard a light station out there, very light. I can barely tell they're there. I think it was a Whiskey 9, maybe? I'm not sure.
Japan, America, Germany, I think he said, Matt.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. Well, was it Whiskey 9, Japan, America, Golf? Is that what it is? Super light here. Super light, having a really hard time copying you.
That's what it was, Matt. That's it.
All right. Yeah, you've been checked into the Almost a Boat Anchor Net. What's the rig there? Over.
Kenwood, Tango Sierra 930. Tango Sierra 930 at the Kenwood, Tango Sierra 930.
TS 930. Definitely a qualifier. You get a happy face emoji. All right, thanks for checking in. Super light here, though. Find a qualifying amplifier, please. All right, let's go back here. WD5JKO. Did I get what you were on?
No, hello, Matt. Yeah, this is Jim, WD5JKO. And we're on the Central Electronics 20A here. And a bunch of other old junk. So it's a little older than a 930.
Yeah, a whole lot. Yeah, happy face emoji for you. Or I should put a white-haired old man in there.
Hey, I resemble that.
I don't take it personal. They're just emojis. Don't take them seriously.
Yeah, probably still a little bit off frequency, but Just getting it warmed up, and I heard you in there.
Well, you're pretty darn close, and those Central Electronics. I'm impressed by their stability and frequency accuracy. They're pretty good for old stuff.
Yeah, but this is I don't know. The biggies with the 20A is the 9 megahertz crystal, and then the VFO. And I've done things on both ends, and there's still a warm-up period, but I can usually get it on frequency and hold it pretty close within about 5 minutes of turn on, but there's maybe a 50 hertz drift over the next hour or something like that, but it's not too bad.
50 hertz? There are some modern rigs that drifted over a kilohertz per hour.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's some serious stability for that vintage.
Yeah, it's hard to do, and if you got a frequency counter, whether it be in a receiver or just a standalone frequency counter, it's hard to get the time base in the counters to be more stable than the rig you're testing. So I had to work on that too. I'm using a voltage controlled crystal oscillator in an old Fluke LED type digital frequency counter. What is it? It's an old Fluke 1900A multi-counter, and I don't know, probably built in the 70s, but just had a little 10 megahertz crystal in there, and you could blow on that thing and it'd move 100 hertz, and so I had to change that out with something a lot more stable, and that helped.
Roger. Very good. It's doing very well, and I'm sure you're hanging around for the Boat Anchor Unlimited net.
Yeah, I was wondering. I haven't touched the carrier null, and I changed those out to Burns knob pots, KNOBPOTS, and they got a little clock on the front. And anyway, I usually don't touch them, but when the rig is cold, maybe the carrier's 40 dB down, and when it's warmed up an hour later, maybe it's 50, something like that. So you're probably close enough to me to see that carrier.
Well, I'm looking at the scope, and I don't see much of a carrier. If it's there, it's pretty small.
Where are you at, Matt?
I am 50 miles due east of Austin, Texas.
Like east of Manor?
Oh, yeah, about 35 miles east of Manor.
Yeah, you're pretty strong. I first tuned you in on my Mosley CM1 receiver, which I had warming up, and I'm still in that restoration phase of that thing. And I want to integrate the Mosley CM1 in with the 20A. But you were sounding really good on that Mosley. It's got a good product detector and a good AM detector. Some people would say it don't have enough gain, but with the 75 meters, when the skip is coming in, there's lots of signals pinning the S meter, so it's not too bad. So anyway, I got this old ICOM R8500 in line right now, but I want to be able to switch in Mosley. That way I can have a total vintage station. It's WD5JKO.
All right, very good, Jim. Doing well. All right, let's see. This is KK5DR, net controller for the Almost a Boat Anchor net, where we're looking for rigs between 1979 and 1999. But if you fall outside that mark, that's okay. Nothing serious. You just get a frowny face emoji next to your call sign. But if you're on a qualifying rig, you get a smiley face emoji. And you get 3 of those smiley faces in a row, you get an official roster number. That's yours as long as you keep checking in. All right, let's take some more check-ins. Any more check-ins out there that are wishing to check into the net, please come now. Kilowatt 8, Whiskey Oscar Zulu.
Kilo 5, Tango Whiskey Romeo.
Okay, who was after Whiskey Oscar Zulu? I didn't quite catch it.
This is Kilo 5 Tango Whiskey Romeo.
All right, let's run with those guys. I got you in there. Back up to KM5QS. What you got?
Well, good evening there. Sorry I'm a little late. We were having a memorial for KD5VK up there on down there on 3828. Tonight I am on my Kenwood TS830S, and the bird is on his perch. Thankfully he's not right behind me. The amplifier's warming up, but it's not ready to go yet. And got the VFO, the scope, the tuner, the speaker, and all that good stuff to go with it. Love this radio. 664 microphone, balance tuner, homemade antenna, 160 meter dipole. That's it.
Excellent. Big signal too, even with barefoot. It's good, coming in good. All right, let's see. Next here, K8WOZ. What you got?
Good evening, Matt. This is Dan in Houston, K8 Whiskey Oscar Zulu. Talking on a Kenwood TS530SP and driving a Collins 30L1 amplifier, and the microphone's same thing as Jay has their Electro Voice 664. In fact, I got this one from Jay, I believe. I know I did. And that's about it from here. Driving or using a two-band bazooka antenna up there about 35 feet. That's the extent of it from here. Would appreciate kind of an audio report. Let me know if I'm on your frequency or not. Even though this digital readout, it's plus or minus 100 hertz almost. KK5DR, K8WOZ.
All right, Dan, you're so close, I'm not even going to bother to turn on my RIT, because it's close enough for government work, and the audio is okay.
Okay, you on your new radio?
Well, it's not really new. I'm on the 781 and the 4KL.
Yeah, okay. Man, it sounds really good, really good. What microphone do you have on there?
The Bowel Movement 800, $14 microphone.
Man, it makes that radio makes all them radios sound like $1 million. Okay, thank you.
Got to have one. Everybody got to have one of these Bowel Movement 800s. They're awesome.
They are for $10.
Yeah, $14 shipped. Comes with a shock mount and a windscreen. Man, you can't beat it.
I know, I got one here. I'm tempted to get another one, but I only have one ICOM radio, and I don't want to put it on a different one.
Roger. Yeah, I just unplugged it from the 7300, plugged it into the 781. Worked like a hose. And a big old smiley face emoji next to your call there.
Roger, okay.
All right, next on our list is K5 Tango Whiskey Romeo. Go ahead, what you got?
Yes, hello. Am I sounding okay, or do I have any RF on my signal?
There might be a little, just a touch on peaks, but not very much. You're understandable otherwise.
Okay, what about that? Did that clean it up a little bit?
Hard to tell. It weakened you a little bit.
Okay, well, good evening to everybody. My name is David, K5TWR in Tyler, Texas, and using a Kenwood TS430S here with a solid-state amplifier running about 400 watts PEP, and the antenna is just a homemade wire antenna that I made out of speaker wire. Let's see here. It's about 15 feet off the ground. It's an apex, so nothing special here. I'm going to turn it back to you, and thanks for doing the net. K5TWR, back to the net. Name is David.
All right, David. Good, strong signal. Your speaker wire antenna is working just fine. Got you coming in good. I got a lot of attenuation on the front end, just to keep things under control, but you're coming through quite nicely.
Thank you. 73.
All right, hang out. The Boat Anchors Unlimited net will be coming on right after we finish up here at about 7:15. We shut down a little bit early to allow the Boat Anchors Unlimited guys to get their things lined up, get them on frequency, get them warmed up. The preparations. Older rigs take a little more time to get get on the air than the later rigs that we got here, which are basically instant on. Anyway, hang out. Stick around. It's all fun on Wednesday nights right here. As my friend George said, it is the finest hour in amateur radio, referring to the Boat Anchors Unlimited net.
QSL, okay. K5TWR, I'll be listening.
Alrighty. Let's see if we got anybody else wishing to check into the Almost a Boat Anchor net. Please come now.
Recheck.
0 UOA.
Had a 0 in there. I heard a recheck, standby recheck. Let's pick up the 0.
KB0 UOA. Steve in Wichita, Kansas. Just checking in.
Hit me again with that call again phonetically, please.
Kilo Bravo 0 Uniform Oscar Alpha.
Ending in Alpha? Roger. Kilo Bravo 0 Uniform Oscar Alpha. What you got up there?
Okay, Wood 830 into my Marathon AL80B, ground mount and vertical, about 500 foot of radio. Running about, in fact, I don't even have amp on yet.
Alrighty, yeah. Probably a little early for you guys from Zero Land, but you were heard down here in Central Texas, and you get a smiley face emoji next to your call sign.
Thanks a lot. KB0.
Okay, rechecking. Who's rechecking?
Yeah, this is WA5GFO.
All right, yeah, I found you on the list. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is WA5GFO on a Swan 700CX. So I've got to have that smiley face. Over.
Alrighty, frowny face eliminated, smiley face attached to your call sign now.
All right, thank you.
And thanks for rechecking in. It's doing good too. It's not bad for a Swan.
Hey, if I check in twice, can I get another smiley face?
Negative, sir.
Shucks.
You can only eliminate a frowny face by checking again. You can erase your previous misdeed by checking in on a qualifier.
About one with glasses on the sunglasses, Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Bravo Alpha, Lake Charles.
That would be complicating things. We're doing frownies and smileys.
Yeah, but you got all those choices.
Too many. All right, were you already on the list, or were you wishing to check in?
You can put me on if you want. The problem here is I didn't tune. Are you hearing me okay?
Oh, yeah, real good.
Yeah, roger that. No, I was just running the bands for the last couple of minutes there before I go down and spend the rest of the evening with the wife, I think. David on this end in Lake Charles, Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Bravo Alpha. If you want to put me on there.
All right, Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Bravo Alpha. What you on tonight?
On a Yaesu FT920. There's an amp there, but it's not turned on. It's on, but it's not tuned. And I'm on a off-center fed dipole, a 10 to 80, 36 feet in the air.
All right, coming in good. FT920. I think that one was like early 2000, something like that.
Man, that's my flagship. I tell you, I really, really love my radio. I think it's 2001. I think is what's on the manual.
Alrighty then. Oh, sorry. I have to put a frowny face emoji next to yours.
Now, wait a minute. I'll pull the manual out there, and we'll get a positive ID on this thing. What do you think?
Well, there you go. Yeah, the serial number on a Yaesu tells you what year it was made, and the first digit gives you the last digit of the year it was produced.
Yeah, and I can't see it. You know, it's on the wrong side. This thing on my manual is a 2001, but the manual is not original to the radio. So I bought it from Lee at the Orange Hamfest last year, I believe.
Roger. Yeah, if you can verify that thing was produced in 1999, I could switch that frowny face to a smiley face.
I'd like to say that would be easily accomplished, but it's not. I can't get around the back of it to see. But you know, 99 was a good year. My wife's Toyota's a 99. My 250 Ford truck's a 99, and my Honda four-wheeler is a 99. Over.
Info.
Roger. Jay, what you got?
They started making those in 1997.
Roger. Yeah, and according to the net bylaws, if it began production during the target time period, it qualifies, even if it was produced after that. So I will change your emoji to a smiley face.
Now we're talking. When did they quit building?
I don't know. RigFix just says sometime after 2000.
And I think it was 2003 or 4 or something like that. They stopped making them.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Like I said, this one is an 01. When I had it in my hands and I changed the battery in it, because when I got it, I didn't want to leave the 01 in there and make sure it was fresh. I did. But I didn't write it down, and I should have wrote it in the cover. You know, shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. That happens occasionally.
Roger. Well, but since the rig began, you know, that model began production in 99 or before 99, we will take it as a qualifier rig. So check in 3 nets in a row with your qualifier rig, and you get an official roster number assigned to you.
You know, my schedule is always so up in the air. You said you're almost a boat anchor. I'm a very nautical guy. Have a few anchors. Need to borrow one there over.
Roger. Yeah, that's the title of the net, is the almost a boat anchor net. Not quite all the way boat anchor, because you know, a lot of those rigs are all solid state, so they don't necessarily qualify as a true boat anchor. But we're you know, getting old enough, long enough in the tooth where, you know, we're on the verge of boat anchor status.
Boy, ain't that the truth. 64 for me this year. Seems like it was a flash. I guess we all feel the same way. Have the same ailment. I would be in really good shape if it had not been for all those self-inflicted injuries.
Yeah, I'd probably have a lot more brain cells if I didn't inflict a lot of injuries.
You know, I wasn't adding in the drain bramage, but yeah, we ought to put that in there too.
Yeah, I probably could have been a brain sturgeon or something.
That's good. Yeah, sir. Boy, if I just had come into this world knowing what I know now, unfortunately, it just didn't work like that.
We couldn't have that. There'd be chaos, because all of us would be dangerous if we came into the world knowing everything. Yeah, it would be utter chaos. Anyway, thanks for checking in tonight.
With a reminder for me to make 3 check-ins, and I guess you just opening, I reckon, for an hour, right? 7 to 8, over?
We go from 6:30 to approximately 7:15. At which time we smoothly transition into the Boat Anchors Unlimited net, which the older it is, the better.
Roger that. Got that. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. A good way to end the day. I've been on the radio quite a bit. So shoot me a call sign in Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Bravo Alpha. Lake Charles over here. David's a personal. and tag me back and let me close with you.
All right, David, thanks for checking into the Almost a Boat Anchor Net tonight. Sounding good over here. Call here is Kilo 5 Delta Radio, Central Texas, about 50 miles east of Austin.
Roger that, Kilo 5 Delta Radio. Personal, please.
Name is Matt, Mike Alpha Tango Tango.
Thank you, Matt. And to the rest of the crew out there, thank y'all. Appreciate you. 5 SPA clear.
All right. Let's see if there's anybody else wishing to check into the net tonight. Any other check-ins? Come now, please.
Whiskey Delta 5 Alpha Delta.
Sierra Zulu Echo.
Okay, I think I got one. Whiskey Delta 5 Alpha Delta. Was that correct?
Alpha Delta Charlie.
All right, got that corrected. Got you on the list, and there was somebody else trying to check in. Who else was trying to check in? I got Alpha Delta Charlie, and who else was it?
Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Zulu Echo.
Trying to zero beat it here. Name here is James over in Houston, Texas.
All right, it was Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Zulu Echo. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
All right.
James in Houston, Texas.
All right, James, got you on the list. I'll come back to you in a moment. Any others? Any others wishing to check in? Please come now.
Recheck.
Who's rechecking?
Yeah, this is Kilo 5 Tango Whiskey Romeo. David in Tyler, Texas again.
All right, David, go ahead.
Yes, I guess this Kenwood TS430 qualifies. I think it's the first rig that was all solid state. Is that correct?
Oh no, there were others before it, but they sold millions of those 430s. I had like 5 of them over the history, and yeah, as soon as you said you had one of those earlier when you checked in, I gave you a smiley face emoji.
Oh wow, okay. Well, thanks a lot. Back to net. K5TWR. Thanks.
All right, thanks.
All right, check.
Who else recheck?
This is N5OJB. Well, I can be proud and tell you I have one of the first radios that ICOM built for an HF solid state rig.
That is true, yeah. The 701 was the first, but there was a prototype built before that. I've only seen one. It was built by the president of ICOM himself back in the 70s. It's called a IC700, and they were transmitter and receiver. I've only seen one in all my life, and I think it was just a prototype. There was only one ever made, but right after that he started making the 701. Yeah, his first. It was one of at the time it was one of the first all solid state rigs too.
Roger. And if he built one, it was a 700 transmit and receiver. I'm going to keep my eyes open. If I run across one and it's not outrageously high, I'll get one.
Yeah, the last one I saw was outrageously high. It was like $3,000 for it. It was on eBay that I ran across it.
No, Roger. Well, y'all carry on. N5OJB, weakest signal of the band.
All right. Coming up on time to smoothly transition into the Boat Anchors Unlimited. We got a couple more check-ins we have to work through. And let's see, WD5ADC, your turn. Go ahead. What you got?
Yeah, good evening, Matt. This is Rick down in Harlingen. And I'm on the TS850. I think that qualifies. The serial number is, I can't remember exactly, but it's 93 or 94, something like that. AL1200 amp, which probably also qualifies. It's pre-MFJ, and I know it's, I saw 90-something on the tags inside of it, some of the dates. And inverted V, and I'm cheating on the microphone. It's a PR40 into a processor, and it's all ending up, of course, in an inverted V.
All right, it's doing good, too, coming in strong.
Yeah, Roger. Well, This is almost a boat anchor, right?
Roger, roger. You got a smiley face emoji.
Okay. All right. 7-3.
Thanks for checking in. Let's see. Next on the list is Kilo Golf 5, Sugar Zulu Echo. Your turn. What you got?
Yes, sir. This is Kilo Golf 5. Well, hang on a second. Kilo Golf 5, Sierra Zulu Echo. And I'm running the old Drake Twins. The Drake Twins, the T4X and the R4A. Not too much here. Just running barefoot tonight. Hope you can hear me all right. And yeah, Matt, I really do. I like listening on the on your YouTube channel there. You know, streaming it. So I'll definitely be listening, but I got to spend time with the XYL this evening. So I'll be listening, but I may not be able to check in later on. Over.
I don't know what happened, but you suddenly just dropped out there. I could barely hear you on the end.
He said he'll be listening, but he's got to go spend time with the XYL.
I'd rather keep it peace in the house there. She ain't happy, nobody's happy.
Absolutely. Am I still on your frequency?
Pretty close, pretty close.
Okay, because I'm on the KWM too, so I think this is not almost a boat anchor. This is damn right I'm a boat anchor.
Roger, roger. Yeah, it's a boat anchor. What are you going to do about it?
That's tie rope.
All right. Anybody else wishing to check in tonight? We're going to do a last call because we're coming up on 7:15. Time to smoothly transition into the Boat Anchors Unlimited net, which will kick off officially at 7:30 right here on this frequency. So anybody that's out there waiting for that, it's coming. It's coming. It'll be time to get them loaded up and lined up here in a few moments.
K5 JPH Mobile.
Okay, somebody in the mobile didn't catch it.
K5 JPH.
Yeah, I'm in the mobile, but I'm about a mile from the house, and I'm going to turn on the Kenwood. But I'll be in there. K5 JPH Mobile.
Okay, James. If you didn't hear him, Matt, he said he's in the mobile, but he's about a mile from the house, and he's going to turn on the Kenwood when he gets there. But it's 7:15, so you're about to sign off, aren't you?
Well, we have a buffer zone. We have 15-minute buffer zone, so I'll stick around until 7:30, at which time I'm going to take a break because I've been on here for 6:30 or earlier. But during that time, if he makes it in there, I have him logged in. I'm just waiting to put an emoji on him.
There you go.
I could barely hear him do it.
I'm not Dennis.
Alrighty.
Contact.
Who is it?
KM5QS, A5RST.
Oh, yeah. Hello, Rusty.
Yeah, I got it. Working pretty good so far, so we'll see. Y'all go ahead. Sounding real good down there, all of you. K5RST.
Oh, good deal. So, sorry about that, Matt. I sent Rusty a 781, and he sounds pretty good on it. KM5QS. Standing by for whatever we're on.
Roger, roger. Yes, excellent microphone. He sounds good. Alrighty. It's time to smoothly transition into the Boat Anchors Unlimited. We're going to facilitate this by opening. We're not officially holding the net right now, almost the Boat Anchor net. We're in the transition mode, at which time we're going to open up to free-flowing conversation. I will be standing by in case somebody needs to squeeze onto the list. If you're already on there, like JPH, and want to get on the official list, get in here before 7:30 and we'll give you credit. And this is KK5VR. The net is now in transition mode. Open to freeform conversation. And 16 check-ins so far.
It's not too shabby for the first night. Like I say, I would have been here a lot earlier, but we had that deal for Carl going on down there.
You're right. Well, you're bridging two nets here. You got a lot of ground to cover.
Well, that's true. Well, I'm let's see, hello. Yeah, I got the 3001 on now, so that ought to make a little bit of difference.
Loud as hell is loud as hell. You know, what are you gonna do?
Pump it up.
CMK, very distorted.
Yeah, something went haywire in my Henry.
That was better.
Yeah, I turned it off. It went pop, pop, and then now it won't do anything, won't put out. So, anyway, I may not make the boat anchors. I got to see what I got going on here.
All right. Pop, pop does not sound good when it comes from an amp.
Roger that.
Well, if it didn't blow a fuse, you might not be in too bad a shape.
Well, it did not blow a fuse, but it has zero output.
Ooh, okay.
Sounds like a circuit opened up.
Yeah, W5C.
Check the HV circuit. I would suspect that first.
Hey, 5EF saying hi.
Hello, Nick. KM5QS. How you like my Collins?
Hey, Jay. Collins sounds good, man.
Thank you, sir. Last week, nobody told me, but the last time I was on this one, it wasn't last week, it was the week before, I think. I had a different mic on it, and when I heard the playback, it sounded terrible. So if my audio is not good, somebody please tell me, and I'll do something about it.
Oh, same thing was happening with poor David, my neighbor, W5XU. I mean, we listened to his audio on the recording, and it was bad. So I ran over there with a Shure 444. He may be late checking in, but he's going to try to tonight.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I know what I was doing. I was probably too close to the microphone and had a little too much mic gain for the one I had on here, so I'm running a different mic on the KWM2 tonight, and hopefully it sounds okay.
Man, you sound good. Yeah, he uses had a Electro Voice 664, which is normally they're like indestructible, but this one has sounded really mushy and bad, you know.
Well, they can sound like that if you get up on them and you have too much mic gain. That'll make them sound like that.
Well, it sounded like that with almost no mic gain and about 3 inches from it, so I think it was just dead.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. They're almost indestructible, but the bottom line is almost.
Yeah, I'll stand by and see who else is coming in here. Everybody sounds good tonight. Hey, 5EF.
Yep, you too, Nick. KM5QS.
That is KK5VR. Lynn, you around yet? He may be running late too.
Yeah, he's usually keyed up by now, but maybe he's just making sure that he's probably thinking, well, I don't know. Never mind. I don't know what he's thinking.
Yeah, the transition zone is the time to load it up and line it up.
No, Jay, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Good deal.
Yeah, I have to let the tones warm up on the amplifier. I don't like to talk from the bottom of the hour when I'm on the 20A because I'll be on the no traffic net also.
Well, I'm on the Collins, and it doesn't have a noise blanker or a filter cutoff in it, and I'm not hearing them.
Your Collins is way sharper than my 28.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, K5LY, I'll be standing by here a little bit longer.
We'll be having a band shift because I can just barely hear.
And by the way,